Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 43 of Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood, and there is some things going down. There's a lot that's happening right now. We had Hohenheim declaring war against Father. We have Drachma declaring war against Briggs. We have Kimley helping Drachma to know that Armstrong isn't there. We've got Envy headed to the city somewhere, wherever Scar is. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I'm going to mess up his name again. I don't know if Zampano or Zampano, whatever. He called Envy, and Envy's like, thanks. And I was like, that jerk, but it could be a trick. I'm not going to fall for Yoki could be Marco kind of thing, or Marco could be Yoki or whatever. So until until I have context, just going to assume that it's a trick. And we have to catch up with Roy and Olivier and Alex and of course Hawkeye. And we had all of our people talking to each other, so everyone's staying in touch and keeping everybody in the know. But with a war happening now with Drachma, that's going to keep Briggs very busy, and so Kimley's going to be able to do his blood transmutation circle, whatever it is. But the last episode, we also had Pride talking to Hohenheim, and kind of I was a little confused because not confused, but I just maybe I do need things spelled out for me a little bit. But the fact that Pride could not leave the tunnels, and it was like the homunculus and the flask, and I know Father is a philosopher's stone, so that sucks that homunculus couldn't actually become anything greater. Or is it he's no, I'm fine the way I am, and that's Pride, right? Why wasn't the main homunculus Father, and then all of the other homunculus from there? Anyway, I don't think it's really a breaking question, but I was just okay, but then also if he's contained inside of the tunnels, then why can he talk to Hawkeye? And anyway, so I thought that whole interaction was amazing. Now, of course, we had May kind of figuring out that all of Scar's brother's notes really turned into a transmutation circle when you combined all of the words. And then they were like, well, this is already something that's happening, so this was a waste of time. They flipped it over because Al was like, aha, and they saw that it was an Amestrian alkahestry transmutation circle. And I think it's saying Amestrian is kind of the key, right? Because that is combining alchemy and alkahestry. She didn't say it was a Jingyi's alkahestry transmutation circle. So I don't know if I'm onto something, or if that's just because sometimes with this, with the dub, I think things can get lost in translation, or something gets messed up. I see that a lot in the comments where they're that really isn't something that should have been said, or that what he really meant by that was this. And so for me, I'm just Amestrian alkahestry transmutation circle. Interesting. And I was really why isn't Hohenheim doing this? Because he's a philosopher's stone. Why didn't he just give, Azumi back her uterus, or, whatever? And I don't know if he even knows how. And that might be the key. Those two things coming together could be how Ed and Al get their bodies back, how Azumi gets her organs back, how Father separates himself as a philosopher's stone, and how Hohenheim does it as well, or how we get Ling and Greed separated. I don't know. I'm trying to summon Greed. I want to see Greedling. It's been a while. I just need a taste, just a little bit. I mean, we didn't see Envy for quite some time, and now we saw Envy in the last episode. So Greed could be right around the corner. I miss Greed. I like Greed as a character, which is funny, saying the name Greed and saying, I miss Greed. I like Greed. That's not really a sentence I would say any other time during life, except I really like the character. So, and we haven't seen, not Sloth. Oh my gosh. My little chubby cinnamon roll. Gluttony. See, he's been gone so long I forgot his name. Bring him back, okay? I just adore him, and it's so weird how much I just love these sins, right? Anyway, we also have Ed, who got run through in the previous episode, and those chimeras were taking him somewhere for medical care, and one of the chimeras actually picked up Kimberly's other Philosopher's Stone. So many things could happen in this. Many things could not happen in this. It could just be all like exposition. I'd be like, wow, no action. That sucks. But I do know that there is an end credit scene after this episode, so there's a lot to watch. I'm excited to get into it, so let's go. Oh, Drachma. Woo! Oh, God, all the blood. Oh, well, they are smearing Drachma.
Kimberly, where are you?
Okay, you know what? Not sad. I mean, I'm sad for the people of Drachma that might have died.
That was too easy. Yeah.
Because it was a distraction?
But why?
Because it was a distraction. Oh, Kimberly needed it to draw this
carved.
Freaking crest. Damn it! You guys can probably tell me in the comments, but how many more times do we get a change in music? Because I just get to like jamming with a tune and I'm like, yeah, and then it's like, boop, gone.
You aren't listening.
Wow, look at all these Ishbalans.
Alchemistry is all about reading the dragon's pulse.
I told you! I have no idea what that even means!
Same, Al.
With your senses. Like this. See, it's easy.
You're just
It's so easy.
I'm focusing.
Lovers quarrel.
Sorry to impose on you.
You're not imposing. You're actually helping us out.
Oh, yeah, get him, get him. Humble Yoki.
And where the hell is Zampano? Why does he get to wander off while I get tortured?
It's just your lot in life. Unfortunately, that's just what you're gonna get, Yoki.
Hey!
Who dis?
They're close by. Follow me.
You lead the way, Zampano.
Damn it.
So I hear you've discovered Salim's true identity.
Yes, sir.
And you're also aware of who I am.
Yes.
I'm interested in hearing your opinion as a loyal citizen of this country. How do you
Right.
feel about your leader being a homunculus?
I don't like it, quite
I
personally.
think it's sad the family I've answered to and trusted isn't real.
Ooh,
That you
even
don't
better.
even have that much.
Oh, that eye slowly open.
Most of my life is just an act. But my wife, at least, was of my own choosing.
Oh, well, that's great.
Are you finished with the tea?
His wife had to beat his ass, and he was like, yeah.
Delicious, thank you.
So, I mean, is he capable of love then?
Hey!
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Who is this man with you?
He was hoping you might be able to examine
You
it,
can
Doctor.
stop, Zampano. Nobody's falling for your bad acting.
Okay, okay.
You honestly believed you could pull one over on me?
Wait, yep. We sure did.
Zampano!
Now, what were you saying about my acting? It's bad?
Thank you, Envy. You couldn't have made our plans to lure you here any easier. You did just as we expected.
Oh, oldest trick in the book.
Well, you asked for it!
Oh,
They're like landmines loaded with alchemy.
fun.
That kind of alchemy doesn't even exist!
Oh, yeah, it does. Wow.
Well, then all I have to do is follow your footsteps to avoid them.
Oh, I don't know if that was a pointer finger or
They're
a
set
different
to
one.
detonate for homunculi only.
Wow, they can do that?
It's working perfectly.
Easy with the
He
giggles.
doesn't know it's remote alchemy.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But if you stuff really want to test me, then I'll show you who's in charge!
Oh, here we go. Show us the monster. Whoa, that is wild. Green with envy.
You shouldn't underestimate a skunk.
I love having chimeras on our side. It's the same thing with greed. I absolutely loved those chimeras.
If you think you're gonna win this, you're fools!
Is that so? Now then, what do you think of this?
Oh!
Is he dead? Whoa!
Oh no, Dr. Marco! May, do something! Ow!
Whoa, stay put. Unless you want him dead.
Does he, can he alkahestry this shit?
How about I wipe out a village of innocent people?
I'm not gonna let you do that!
Oh!
There we go. That slum is ripe for destruction.
Oh, Envy, I hate your guts.
I could always take them back to Central instead. We are running low on ingredients.
Monster! You're still using souls to make philosopher's stones? Let my research team go, damn it!
It's a little late to release them now that we've turned them into philosopher's stones.
Yeah.
You sacrificed my men!
It's not right for you to get so upset considering all the stones you've made. And all the lives you put into them.
Just, right into the eyeball.
And not only do I know how to create them,
God,
but
the
I know
animation.
how to destroy them as well!
Oh! Is he releasing all of them?
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh my god, Dr. Marco!
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Well, we got Olivier and Alex together in that. Hello.
What's that? That's where the doctor and the others were headed.
Stay put, stay put, stay put. Oh my god. Is Envy dying?
It can't happen!
It is.
It can't!
Wow. Let all those souls go.
Don't quit looking at me! How dare you look at me! Don't look down on me, you worm!
Oh, it's like watching Thanos disappear.
Don't look down on me, words.
How pathetic. This is the thing that caused so much damage.
Yeah. You okay, Dr. Marco?
We did it, Marco. We won.
You did. You won this one. Look at the sun come out. Joy. Happiness.
I had to take a risk and think for myself this time. I put
Oh,
my fear aside and did what was right.
I'm so proud of you.
Wanted to be like your parents.
You were, but try not to be so reckless.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh, it's trying to take Yoki's soul.
Now, if you want him to live, you'll do as I tell you.
Nah, he's all yours. Do what you want.
That's
It's not
sad,
like he's our
but
friend or anything.
Poor Yoki, I'm sorry I didn't know you better.
We'll never forget your sacrifice.
wow.
Please, Mr. Scar, you won't stand back and let this thing kill me, right?
Oh.
Can you turn your back on me?
Oh, come on. Somebody help him.
Damn it.
They might probably just be playing, though.
I'm free.
Yeah, try to bite
Nice
out.
acting, Doctor.
I'm afraid I'm not used to bluffing like that.
Oh, it was good though. It was a good show. You did great.
None of you guys are my friends! How could you? You're dead to me!
I'm sorry, Yoki. I'm really, really sorry. It shows.
I'm not talking.
Spit it out, you slug! You're either gonna...
I like this version of Envy.
So what's the deal? Why isn't the Fullmetal Pipsqueak with you?
I'm pretty sure he's at Briggs by now.
Oh.
You don't
Last
know.
thing I'd heard, he'd gone missing.
What'd you say?
Stop
He's
letting
missing?
Envy do this
Tell
to
me.
you. He's just rolling around.
I wonder if he's still alive.
Of course he's alive. Al's alive.
He has to be.
He promised he wouldn't make you cry again, Winry. He's gonna keep that promise.
I've realized something about the actions I've taken. I don't intend to simply punish this country for what it did to Ishval. I want to change it. I'll need your help, Marco. The two of us need to set things right.
Oh, that warms my heart.
I've got some place I've been meaning to check out. It's a town called Lior. I'm not sure, but I've got a feeling the tunnel runs under it.
Take this thing and return to your country.
I can't! Who's gonna teach you about alchemy if I leave?
You need to think
right,
about
if we-
your own country. Your clan could lose its power struggle.
But, like, couldn't Envy take over the Emperor? Oh, thank you, sweetie. What about your Alphonse?
Thank you for everything.
And Xiaomei. I don't want her to go.
I'll never forget any of you. Thank you. Goodbye.
I still worry that Envy could take over another person, though. Is that not the way it works? I guess you'd have to, like, make a Philosopher's Stone and give it to Envy. Right? I'm just worried about Envy doing what he did to Yoki. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Poor Mr. Greed.
Mr. Greed!
We should report back to Fuhrer Bradley. There's not much else we can do.
Bradley.
Oh, I just realized that was, I don't know if it's Bido or Bido.
I might find Mr. Greed if I follow them.
You might. How are you gonna follow him? You gonna jump in the trunk? On the back? On the bottom? Brave. One pothole. Squish. Hi!
Sis, would you be so kind as to possibly move your foot, please?
Oh.
You are to address me as General.
Yes, ma'am, General.
You're just as gutless as I remember you being.
Oh.
How will you ever find a husband if you continue to...
Who said
That's
she
enough
wanted
of your
one?
sniveling, you pansy!
Oh.
I need to get away from you before I start to catch your cowardice.
I don't like it.
I don't consider him my brother.
Oh.
Not after he deserted his country in Ishbal.
Is this all for show? Wonder if it's been an episode of a bunch of acting. I don't know. I mean, she seemed pretty angry.
What about creating people? Why do you suppose the state would so firmly enforce this regulation?
It's simply unethical, sir.
And
From
a lot
what
of
I
things can
understand,
go wrong.
they regard it as an implicit sacrilege against God.
But that isn't why. The state
boy.
has no interest in ethics. They're too much of a variable to use as a guideline.
What are you looking at, girl?
The true reason is far less abstract. The third tenet is to prevent someone from creating their own army, General.
Oh my god. It looked like a meat, I almost said a meat factory, but like how they like just hang and cut meat from animals. Oh my god, this episode was so freaking good. All right, end credit scene.
This place is a disaster.
It's around here somewhere.
Rose!
Rose!
Uh-huh. We made it to Lior really quick.
Where's Ed? Isn't he with you?
No, we're traveling separately right now.
That's too bad. I've actually really missed him.
Oh. Interesting.
Henry?
What, Al?
Oh, nothing. You just kind of had a funny look on your face, that's all.
I did not. You're imagining things.
Okay, Rose. These pots are as clean as they get. You have anything else?
Huh?
Al hasn't seen him.
Reunion.
Oh my god. Ooh. Ooh-wee. Oh, I did not expect that to happen at the end of the episode. Okay, so much happened. First of all, Drachma, easy work. But Kimberly got his crest, unfortunately. We got that painted with, I'm sure, blood. But it seems like Marco, well, I don't want to say that they were using Alchemist because May was using Alchemist, but I feel like they're closer to figuring things out. And boy, Marco destroying Envy like that. First of all, Scar doing it was just like, what a show. What a show. But then Marco letting all those souls go. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's so funny how I just like thought, like, I don't want to say that I thought his character was like a nothing character, but like he was like there and then he was gone, right? And then it was like, okay, he's important. And now it was just like he had this phenomenal moment of releasing all of the souls. And normally we see the Philosopher's Stone crumble and like turn to dust, and we saw Envy definitely dust away. That was phenomenal. But we didn't see the Philosopher's Stone itself disappear. We saw it once in like the whole jumble of souls, like kind of unraveling. So I don't know if the little tadpole still has it in there. Because like what we saw before was like when the Philosopher's Stones were destroyed, the homunculus was destroyed. So there must be one in there. And like, I don't know if him biting Yoki and like trying to like take over Yoki, like if that's necessarily like a good thing for the Emperor to be around. Because the last thing you want is Envy to be like puppeting the Emperor, right? So I'm curious. I don't want to lose May. I think May is a very, very, very valuable asset, especially learning alchemy. But I think like Scar saying, like, you need to take this indestructible being back to Jing and show your Emperor like that it's possible. And we need to save our country, and you need to go back to your country. And I think that that's very noble of him, especially after he witnessed like the sacrifice that Marco was willing to make. And Marco saying like, I'm tired of doing what I'm told. I wanted to think for myself. And, you know, Scar overhearing that and him kind of going like, okay, you know what? I don't want to destroy this country, but I want to change it. And I think that like the evolution of the characters we're getting is just amazing. Now, Zampano at the beginning where I was just like, man, he is helping Envy. And then like it took Jerso saying like, oh, you know, tell Zampano we went for firewood, and Scar just giving a little nod. I was like, okay, they're talking. Something's up. I was like, it's a trap for Envy. And sure as shit it was. And that was... Ooh, and they took a strong one. They took a strong one because Envy had a lot of souls inside of them, and they, as soon as they started threatening the town, man, I knew Marco was going to do something. I was like, Marco can like do like his transmutation, correct? Like, is there something? And I don't know if it was alchemy. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if May taught them a thing or two. And like at the beginning when she's trying to like talk to Alphonse about like the dragon's heartbeat. Oh my God, you guys, I keep forgetting what it is. The dragon's pulse. And he's like, great. Don't know what that is. And then like arguing about it and yelling about it. And she's like, you just put all your feelings together. And he's like, you're just pointing to your face. I absolutely love that. I was like, oh, what a lover's quarrel. And now they're not together anymore. And, you know, now there's Rose who is showing that she's slightly interested in Ed, which I don't think Winry was jealous at all, but I think she was just like, yeah, I'm sure you do miss Ed. He's mine. But like Hohenheim walking up, and like Al didn't see Hohenheim back in, where are they from? Shoot, I can't think of the name. Anyway, wherever, I was gonna say Pikachu, it's Pinako. I worked a full day today. My brain is very much tired and needs to take a nap. But, you know, like the fact that, like, I don't know if Ed ever relayed the information to Al that he saw Hohenheim. And we still don't know if Ed's okay. Like, obviously he's okay, because if he were dead, then Al would have detached from his armor, because that's like the tether, right? Ed's life force is the tether that keeps it all going, keeps it together. So like we know Ed's not dead, but, like, you know, I don't know if Ed ever told Al about Hohenheim, and then Al is seeing Hohenheim, and Hohenheim's not really seeing his son. I think maybe he sees Winry, so he doesn't realize that Al is a suit of armor. Oh, I'm so excited for the next episode. But guys, if you want to watch full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 3 episodes early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Whoa. First of all, did you fall for the Zampano phone call to Envy? Because I kind of did, but I kind of didn't. But I was like, it's a ruse. And then I was like, wait, is it real? Oh, no. Okay, we're good. What'd you think of Scar trying to take down Envy? But then Dr. Marco. So happy for him. Because, yes, he's guilty of making Philosopher's Stones. Yep, he's responsible for a lot of that. And now he just set a bunch of souls free. Proud of that guy. You're going to miss May? I'm going to miss May. But with the Chimera at the end, talking about greed and trying to find greed. Oh, he's coming. I can't wait for my greedling. I cannot wait to see Ling again, and I can't wait to have greed again. I wish they'd separate. I mean, I can only say that because I haven't seen them in action together enough, but I wish they'd separate, because I like Ling on his own and I like greed on his own. And technically that means that I should like the smoosh of the both of them together. So we shall see. So guys, come back here for the next episode. I'm going to watch it right now, but you've got to wait. So in the meantime, I'll see ya.